Acid and bases then we have to discuss today. So yesterday have you seen that the methane, ethane, propane? Any doubts? So after the I will take for up to 6 o'clock I will take this. Then another screen connect out. After 10 minutes you have tried that methane, ethane formulas and all. Okay, Hari. After 30 minutes you have to write a test in the naming of organic compounds. Alkane, alkene, alkynes. So I told yesterday, I told for hydrocarbons, for the 10 carbon naming. Methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane with the formula. Butane. 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 So first year questions in the acid, base, and salt. So what is meant by the term pH of solution? Solution. The pH of rainwater collected from two cities, A and B, was found to be 6 and 5 respectively. Which city is more acidic? Either A city or B city. Acidic. So what is it? What is pH? pH is the so the potential of hydrogen pH equal to minus logarithmic of base 10 and H plus ion concentration. This is the term. So pH of solution is measured in terms of H plus ion concentration in the solution. So it can describe it gives what you have tried, what is pH, this one, and then it gives an idea about the acidity or alkalinity. Acidity or alkalinity of a solution. So if the pH of solution between 0 to 7, 0 to 0 to less than 7. Zero to less than 7 is acidic. 7 to 14, it's a basic. So based on that, city B is more acidic. If you are writing answer like this, you will get the full mark. See, actually, you take the water, H2O. When it dissociate, it will give H plus ion and then OH minus ion. Okay, when you're taking 1 mole of water, you have 10 power minus 7 moles of H plus ion, 10 power minus 7 moles of OH minus ion. So when you are multiplying, that means pH plus POH equal to 10 power minus 7 means that when you are taking the log, it becomes 7. POH another 7. Then pH plus POH of a solution become 14. Okay, so that's why. Okay, next question. What is the change in the pH value of milk when changed into curd? So what will happen? So what happened? pH of milk to curd. It become, so the pH decreases, right? pH decreases. Why it decreases? So curd has lactic acid. When the lactic acid means it contains H plus ion. So the pH of solution become less. So hence less acidic, I have low pH value. Hence pH will decreases when curd change, milk change into curd. On the third question, give chemical equation. Give chemical equation shows that changes that occur when green color ferrous sulfate crystals are heated. So third question, green color ferrous sulfate chemicals are heated. Mention the change observed as well as a reason for the change. So on heating, ferrous sulfate crystal can lose the water and it become anhydrous FeSO4. So the color of crystal change into white. On further heating, it decomposes into sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. It form iron oxide. So now, so what is the green color salt? FeSO, green vitriol, and 7H2O is the ferrous sulfate. It become green color. When you are heating, it become ferrous sulfate plus 7H2O. Then it become white. So this is called anhydrous ferrous sulfate. Again, further, if you are heating that ferrous sulfate, it will give Fe2O3 plus SO2 plus SO3. So this is iron oxide. So the color will become brown. The color become brown, white to brown. So you tell me. So the color will be changed. Okay. Next question. Without water. Hydrous means with water, anhydrous means without water. And the fourth question. A knife which is used to cut the fruit was immediately dipped into water containing drop of blue litmus solution. The color of the solution changed to red. So what is the inference can be drawn about the nature of fruit and why? Again, I'm telling a knife which is used to cut the fruit was immediately dipped to water containing a drop of blue litmus solution. So the color of the solution changed to red. So blue litmus solution இருக்கு fruit cut பண்ற அந்த கத்தி எடுத்துட்டு you are dip into the water, it changed blue to red. Then what is the nature of the fruit? That's why it changed blue litmus into red. Very good. So your knife dip into water which contain blue litmus, blue color, it turned to red. So the fruit which is acidic, fruit juice contain an acid. That's why it changed blue litmus to red. Okay. Next. Classify the following oxides: acidic oxide and basic oxide. So they are given oxides like Na2O, SO2, MgO, and CO2. What are the types of acids? Oxides. So I told you already, when you put into water, it become acidic, it's acid. So simply, you can take Na2O plus H2O, it will give NaOH. So it become basic. SO2 plus H2O, H2SO3, acid, sulfurous acid. MgO plus H2O. So MgOH twice, it's a base. CO2 plus H2O, it gives H2CO3, carbonic acid. So Na2O and MgO are basic oxide. And and SO2 and CO2 are acidic oxide. And then sixth question. நல்ல பிரைட்டா இருக்குங்கறியா ஆன்சர். Illustrate 3 chemical properties of acid with example. Three chemical properties of acid with example. You tell me. So it produce in properties. Acid means it contains H plus. Sour in taste. Okay. They asked about the chemical properties. Sour in taste. இதுக்கு மார்க் தர மாட்டாங்க. பட் என்ன தெரியுதோ சொல்லுங்க. எது எதெல்லாம் அலோடு எது நாட் அலோடுன்னு சொல்லணும். அதுதான் definition for the acid. H plus ion or H2 gas? No. The acid release hydrogen gas. Release hydrogen gas with metal. For example, zinc plus HCl okay, and then acid undergo neutralization. Acid form salt with base. So this is nothing but neutralization. So H2SO4 plus NaOH, it will give Na2SO4 plus H2O, or HCl plus NaOH, it will give NaCl plus H2O. And also it will liberate carbon dioxide with metal carbonate. Example, when you have the sodium carbonate plus 2 moles of HCl, it will give 2 NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Okay. Next, இதுக்கு நீங்க தான் ஆன்சர் பண்ணணும். State what happened. Gypsum is heated. Gypsum is heated at 373 Kelvin. Number 1. Number 2. So blue crystals of copper sulfate. Blue copper sulfate means copper sulfate pentahydrate. When heated, what will happen? So when the excess carbon dioxide is passed through lime water, you tell me the equation. What will happen? Very good. What is the formula for blast of gas? CaSO4 of H2. Very good. What about the second one?
Sir, copper sulfate plus 5H2O.
So copper sulfate 5H2O, it reversible with the copper sulfate plus 5H2O. Very good. So on heating, blue crystal of copper sulfate become colorless. So this become anhydrous and then colorless. It turned into anhydrous form. So when the crystals are left open, it absorbs the moisture from the air and regain the blue color. இப்போ நீங்க வந்து காப்பர் சல்ஃபேட் எடுத்து ஹீட் பண்ணிட்டீங்க, கொஞ்ச நேரம் வெளியே வச்சிருக்கீங்க, திரும்ப கொஞ்ச நேரம் பொறுத்துட்டு அப்படியே ரூம் டெம்பரேச்சர்ல விடுறீங்கன்னு சொன்னா it absorbs the water molecule and become blue. Another reversible symbol. And third one. What about third? What is lime water? What is slacked lime and what is lime water? What is lime water? So here they given lime water. What is lime water?
Sir, calcium hydroxide.
Very good. So calcium hydroxide. When the calcium hydroxide treated with carbon dioxide, actually it will form CaCO3 plus H2O. There is no doubt about it. But it is insoluble.
Milky substance.
But what they are given in this question, excess of carbon dioxide gas is passed through the lime water. So when you are passing excess lime water, what will happen? Calcium carbonate plus carbon dioxide plus H2O, it will form
Calcium bicarbonate.
calcium bicarbonate twice. So it becomes soluble. Okay? Clear, Ari? அடுத்து name the gas which is liberated when acid react with the metal. Illustrate with the example and how will you test the presence of this gas? Gas என்ன ஆகும்? அவ்வளவுதான். Simple. So in the 8th என்ன சொல்றோம்? When same zinc chloride, zinc எடுத்துக்கலாம். Zinc plus 2HCl, it will give a zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas. Okay. With the matchstick, it give the pop sound. So the hydrogen gas during the reaction of zinc with the dilute HCl, a colorless gas with the pop sound is evolved. So by that way we can test. And then name the acid which is present in the following. என்னென்ன தெரியுமா? Tomato, vinegar, and then tamarind. Vinegar, acetic acid, correct. In acid, correct. Very good. Do you
Sir,
know the
even
formula of
citric
this?
acid.
What Rohit?
Sir, citric acid also tomato.
என்ன கேட்கணும்?
Citric acid, sir.
அது லெமன்லப்பா.
Okay.
Citric acid which is present in lemon.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Kaushika, sorry. 2H2. Acetic acid CH3COOH. Tamarind acetic acid CHOH. Twice COOH twice. Formula. And then one of the industrial process used for the manufacture of sodium chloride gas. Sorry, sodium hydroxide. One of the industrial process used for the manufacture of sodium hydroxide. A gas X is formed as a byproduct. The gas X react with the dry and silk dye to give the compound Y, which is used as a bleaching agent in textile industry. What is? Then you tell me what is that? Industrial process used for the manufacture of sodium hydroxide. How will you prepare sodium hydroxide industrially? Solvay process. Solvay process எப்படி prepare பண்ணுவீங்க? Sodium chloride. எதுல இருந்து எடுப்பீங்க? Sodium hydroxide prepare பண்ணுவீங்க? Chloro alkali process அப்படின்னு இருக்குமே. Question, no? One of the industrial process used for the manufacture of sodium hydroxide. A gas X is formed as a byproduct. First, you tell me what is the process by which you can prepare sodium hydroxide industrially? Chlorine. Correct. So how will you prepare sodium hydroxide first? That day you need an answer. So you have two gases, hydrogen and chlorine. So what is the question? The X gas react with the alkyl line to give the compound Y. So what is the alkyl line? Very good. So calcium hydroxide or lime water or slaked lime. With the chlorine gas, it will give calcium hypochlorite plus water. So the calcium hypochlorite, bleaching agent. Okay. What's the question? Yeah. The previous year questions, 2013, 14, 15. So for they ask questions is there, no? That I'm discussing. Okay. So write the following. Water soluble base. What is water soluble base? Please remember, water soluble base அப்படின்னு சொன்னாலே alkali metals தான். Alkali. எது? Sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, lithium hydroxide. அந்த ஃபர்ஸ்ட்ல இருக்கிறது எல்லாமே water soluble. And the second one wordல சொல்லணும் ஆன்சர் இதுக்கு. A substance which dissociate on dissolving water to produce hydrogen ion. A substance dissolve water, dissolve in water, dissociate into H plus ion. Then what is the substance? A substance which is dissolved in water and then dissociate, it gives H plus ion. Then what the substance? In the substance தண்ணில போட்டு H plus ion கொடுத்தா அது என்னது? சொல்லு கரெக்டா. Acid. At the third question, a reaction between acid plus base, it gives salt plus water. Then what is this reaction?
Neutralize.
Very good. And then a substance which dissociate on dissolve in water to produce hydroxide ion. What?
Base.
A substance dissolve in water and dissociate into OH minus ion, it becomes base. Next, explain why an aqueous solution of sodium sulfate, aqueous solution of sodium sulfate is neutral, while aqueous solution of sodium carbonate, aqueous solution of sodium carbonate basic in nature. What is the reason? சொல்லுங்க. இப்போ இந்த சால்ட் எப்படி நியூட்ரல் சால்ட்னு சொல்றோம், ஏன் பேசிக் சால்ட்னு சொல்றோம்? Why we are call it like that?
Sir,
Basic.
when sodium sulfate dissolves in water, it forms strong base and strong acid.
Very good.
That's why it's neutral.
Hmm.
When sodium carbonate dissolved in water, it forms weak acid, strong base. That's why it's basic.
Very good. So what we have to answer, when the Na2SO4, if you are hydrolyzing, it will give sodium hydroxide plus H2SO4. It becomes strong base, it becomes strong acid, that's why it is neutral. In a condition சொல்லிருக்கோம், strong base, strong acid, neutral. Strong base, weak acid, basic. Weak base, strong acid, acidic. Weak base, weak acid, neutral. அவ்வளவுதான், இதான் ரூல். ஒண்ணும் இல்லை, அதை வந்து வாட்டர் போட்டு ஹைட்ரலைஸ் பண்றாரு. தென் சோடியம் கார்பனேட் Na2CO3 plus H2O. Okay, so it become basic. ஏன்னா இது strong base, இது weak acid. Good. Then 13th. Two solution X and Y are tested with universal indicator. X and Y are tested with a universal indicator. Solution X turns orange, whereas solution Y turns red. Which of the solution is stronger acid? And state the meaning of strong acid, weak acid, gives example for each. So first I X க்கு எழுதுறேன். X with universal indicator. It turns orange. Y with universal indicator, it become red. And which solution stronger acidic? As a stronger acid. So solution Y is stronger acid, because it turns the universal indicator into red. So the above one is going orange. So weak acid. Good. Weak acid. Okay. Then what is strong acid? So when the acid one completely ionized in water, the acid one completely ionized in water, for example, if you are having hydrochloric acid, it will give H plus ion and Cl minus. Okay. A weak acid, does not ionize fully. It dissolved in water. Dissolved in water. But partially ionized. Not completely. So example, when you have the acetic acid, it will dissociate into acetate ion and then H plus ion. Then it is called acetic weak acid. Next question. 14th. The following explain the action of dilute hydrochloric acid on the following chemicals. Number 1, hydrochloric acid with magnesium ribbon. So what is the reaction between that? So Mg plus HCl, it gives MgCl2 and then it will liberate hydrogen gas. It becomes 2. Second, hydrochloric acid with sodium hydroxide. So HCl plus NaOH. What reaction? Neutralization taking place. It's 2. And third, HCl with calcium carbonate. அப்படின்னா crushed HCl. So the crushed eggshell contain calcium carbonate. Okay. What is the formula for that? CaCO3. Then it will take 2 moles of HCl. It gives CaCl2 plus CO2 plus H2. Okay. So the calcium chloride is formed. 15th. What is the action of litmus on first dry ammonia plus litmus? Second, dry ammonia gas. Okay. And then solution of ammonia gas in water. Plus litmus. So what is the result we can expect? Why? No? Good. No color change in the first one. Second one, it turns red litmus turn blue. Okay. When the ammonia gas, it is NH3. When it is in the solution, it becomes NH4OH. NH4OH means what? Hydroxide. So when it has OH minus, so basic in nature. Actually, ammonia is a base only, no doubt about it. The aqueous solution only, the litmus can change the color. The gas cannot change the colors. The gas molecular easy and diffuse ஆயிடும். அதனால நம்மளால பார்க்க முடியாது. So aqueous solution இருக்குமா trap பண்ணிருக்கும். அதோட basic nature we can prove it. Okay. And then next question. A salt, state the observation would you make on adding sodium hydroxide to aqueous solution of ferrous sulfate. So third என்ன சொல்லிருக்கு? sodium hydroxide plus ferrous sulfate. And then sodium hydroxide plus aluminum chloride. சொல்லுங்க என்ன ஆகணும்? When the sodium hydroxide react with ferrous sulfate, what is the formula for that? NaOH plus FeSO4. When you are adding, what will form? Na to SO4, FeOH twice. So twice. Then it become correct, no? Yes. Then what about AlCl3? NaOH, AlCl3, then it becomes 3 NaOH. It gives 3 NaCl plus AlOH thrice. Very good. Very good. So what is the name? Sodium hydroxide ferrous sulfate gives ferrous sodium sulfate plus ferrous hydroxide. Second case, sodium hydroxide aluminum chloride gives aluminum hydroxide and sodium chloride. What action of dilute sulfuric acid and zinc granules? Name the gas evolved and how will you test for the gas? உங்களை என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்கன்னா அந்த கொஸ்டின்ஸ் it was asked in 2016. Draw a neat and labeled diagram to show the following activity. First one, action of dilute sulfuric acid and zinc granules. Name the gas evolved and how will you test for the gas? என்ன நடக்கும்? Gas evolved என்னது? Very good. So what is the reaction between that? H2SO4 plus zinc granules, it gives zinc sulfate plus hydrogen gas. இது எப்படி டெஸ்ட் ஃபார் ஹைட்ரஜன் கேஸ் என்ன பண்ணலாம்? பர்னிங் ஸ்பிளிண்டர் வச்சுக்கலாம், அப்படி இல்லைன்னா மேட்ச் ஸ்டிக் வச்சுனா பாப் சவுண்ட் கிடைக்கும். So we will get the pop sound. Write the chemical name and formula of gypsum. Write the chemical name and formula. What is gypsum? Calcium sulfate dihydrate. Calcium sulfate இப்போ क्वेश्चन வந்து gypsum தான். CaSO4 and 2H2. இது 2H2O, அது வந்து 1/2H2O. அவ்வளவுதான். ஓகேவா? And then what happened when gypsum is heated at 373 Kelvin? Write the chemical equation for that. இது எத்தனை வாட்டி எழுதுறது? அதேதானே. என்ன நடக்கும்? It heated to 373 Kelvin. It will form CaSO4 and half H2O plus 3/2 H2O. This is called blast of Paris or POP. So what is the name? Calcium sulfate hemihydrate. And then 18th question. A sanitary workers used a white chemicals having a strong smell of chlorine gas to disinfect the water tank. Identify the chemical compounds, write the chemical formula, give the equation for the preparation. What is that? And the white powder என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்க? chlorine தான் white powder யூஸ் பண்ணுவாங்களா தம்பி? chlorine வந்து gas கண்ணு. எல்லா இடத்துலயும் ஒயிட் கலர்ல பவுடர் போட்டு இருப்பாங்கல்ல. அதான். வாட் இஸ் தட்? Bleaching powder. Bleaching powder. What is the bleaching powder? CaOCl2. Calcium hypochlorite. How will you prepare? இப்பதானே பார்த்தோம். Calcium hydroxide plus chlorine, it gives CaOCl2 plus water. And give the chemical equation for the preparation and write the two uses. One sanitary worker. வேற என்ன எழுதலாம்? ஸோ ஒன்று ஈஸியாக எழுதுருங்க. பேப்பர் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில யூஸ் ஆகும், அண்ட் தென் கெமிக்கல் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில யூஸ் ஆகும். The last one, 9-10 question. Short answer. A white powder is an active ingredient of antacids. It is used in the preparation of baking powder. Name the compound and explain how it manufactured. Give the chemical equation and write a chemical equation to show the effect of heat on this compound. A white powder is an active ingredient of antacid. And used in the preparation of baking powder. Baking powder na enadhu? Sollu, baking powder na enadhu? Sollu, what is it? What is baking soda? The compound is sodium bicarbonate, which is nothing but baking soda or sodium hydrogen carbonate. Sodium hydrogen carbonate or baking soda. So how will you prepare? When the ammonia gas treated with sodium chloride in the presence of water and carbon dioxide, it will give ammonium chloride plus sodium bicarbonate. It is one of the way. அப்படி இல்லைன்னா என்ன எப்படி ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணலாம்? வெரி குட். அது வழியாக ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணலாம். அடுத்து, so what happened when you are heating? When the sodium bicarbonate heated into, it formed sodium carbonate and then H2O plus CO2. This CO2 is responsible for the cake will be puffy in it. Okay va? அது வந்து கார்பன் டை ஆக்சைடு உள்ள வர்றதுனால அது வரும். கிளியர்? யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருந்தது இன்னைக்கு இது. இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு வாரத்துல ஒரு நாள் இது பண்ணலாமா? என்ன ஹரி, கவனிக்கவே எழுதவே இல்லை யாருமே? எழுதவே இல்லை. அடுத்த வாரம் உங்களுக்கு டெஸ்ட் இருக்கு, கிளாஸ் டெஸ்ட் இங்கே. அதுக்குன்னு எல்லாம் ஆன்லைனா மாறிடாதீங்க. இதுல வச்சுக்கலாம். கொஞ்சம் தரவா எடுங்க. மண்டே 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 ஒருவேளை மண்டே நீங்க வரலைன்னா அன்னைக்கு கிளாஸ், டியூஸ்டே வில் பி டெஸ்ட். ஸோ நீங்க ஆல் மண்டே வந்துட்டீங்கன்னா மண்டே டெஸ்ட், டியூஸ்டே கிளாஸ் அப்படி வச்சுக்கலாம். யார் இங்க ஒரே ஒரு ஆள் வந்தா கூட டெஸ்ட். நீ ஒரு ஆள் தான் வந்திருக்க, மத்தவங்க எல்லாம் ஆன்லைன்ல இருக்காங்கன்னா யூ வில் பி ரைட்டிங் த டெஸ்ட். ஆன்லைன்ல இருக்கவங்க எழுதி they will scan and send to us. அப்படி அடிச்சா லாஸ் ஃபார் யூ, நாட் ஃபார் மீ. ஓகே, நான் ஏன் ஸ்ட்ரிக்ட்டா சொல்றேன், நீங்களே வர போறீங்க. யூ ஆர் குட் இனஃப். நோ ஏதோ சம் ரீசன், அதனால ஆன்லைன்ல வரீங்க. சி you are paying, you have to learn. அது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நம்ம தெரியணும். எதுக்கு வரோம்? we have to learn. கத்துக்கிறீங்களா இல்லையா? சும்மா இருக்கிறதா புதுசா சொல்லிட்டு போறோமா? இல்ல இல்லையா? something you are learning, no? To get the extra mark only you are putting this much effort on. இப்போ எஃபர்ட் எடுக்கும்போது இனிஷியலி நீங்க எஃபர்ட் போடாம அப்புறம் எக்ஸாம் முன்னாள் எஃபர்ட் போட்டிங் ப்ரோஜனம் கிடையாது. when you keep on writing, it definitely it will help you. நீ உனக்கு மார்க் அடிச்சு நீ அடுத்த குரூப் போறதுக்கு யூஸ் ஆகும். இல்லைன்னா வாட் எவர் த ஃபேட் யூ ஹாவ் டு ஃபேஸ் இட். ஓகே, I do not know that. ஆன்சர் ஷீட்ல அதுவா இங்கே தர சொல். இங்கே எழுதி இங்கே டெஸ்ட் கரெக்ஷன் பண்ணிடலாம். நோபடி இஸ் தேரடா. இவன் இருந்தாங்க கௌஷிக் இருந்தாங்க. அதுதான் டொங்கின்னு சவுண்ட் கேட்டுதா? அந்த ரெண்டு பொண்ணுங்க ஏன் வரல தெரியலையே. சரி, ஓகேப்பா. we will meet in next Monday. If you're taking how you are measuring the acid state, for the thing of X plus ion. When you are adding water, only will give the X plus ion. Otherwise, it won't give the X plus ion. Percentage of hydrogen ions in water. Substance dissolved in water, then only it is have the ability to do. அப்போ dissolve பண்ணாம why do acid not show acidic behavior? Yeah. எப்படி இருக்கும்? low temperature. When you put it in the water, that becomes CH3CO minus and H plus. That ion is responsible for the to give the change. Okay. Very good.